business idea is the right one and worth your time, energy, and money is to check the financials. A note, however, before I get started on this. What makes the difference between a hobby and a business is the financial element. Please be clear on this before you launch a business. If it's a business you're launching, then you're in the business of making money. Otherwise, let it be your passion project, your hobby. Making this distinction will save you lots of headaches further down the road. I transformed some of my passions into a business, or at least I wanted to, and the business never took off. Why? Because I realized the things I was trying to monetize were just not meant to be monetized. Let's take an example. I love singing, and I've got a talent for it. Now, singing as a hobby means that I can sing whenever I want, I can sing whatever songs I want, I don't have to be accountable for rehearsals, I don't have to do rehearsals if I don't want to. But mostly, I don't have to sing to generate an income. This lack of financial pressure makes singing something I can do truly whenever I feel like it. Now, if singing was my business, my job, this would be a whole other story, as you suspect. I'd have an agent, commitments, performances, contracts, and so on. I love singing, but I'm not in love with the whole business of it. So I kept singing as a hobby, and I'm very happy with that decision. Launching and running a business means you'll have to do many other things, and you'll have to deal with many problems, meaning situations and tasks that have nothing to do with the core of what you offer. Again, a singer's professional life is made of singing and giving interviews, sitting in meetings with the label, going to photo shoots for the cover of the album, and so much more. And that's for a singer who's made it to being signed by a label. But for the first year, we all know that running a business is a one-woman, one-man show. You'll have to be the creative, the CEO, the CMO, the CFO, the promotions manager. You'll have to do strategy and operational stuff at the same time, everything more or less. So be ready for that and make sure you're okay with it. Okay, now that this is clear, let's talk money. A good way to check your idea is worth pursuing is to make a ballpark financial estimate of two things. The first one is the investment, which is what do you need to pay upfront to set it all up? And the second thing is the return on investment or revenue projection. How much revenue do you expect or do you think you're going to generate, and in how much time? This is very important. So with this information, you can get organized. First, you can decide if you're ready for the financial investment, and second, you can figure out where the money will come from. And then you can think of the timeline. So are you able and willing to invest all the money whenever it is needed, or do you feel it would make more sense to invest slowly and therefore build your business in stages? Now, I'm a big fan of Excel sheets, so I have attached to the blog post a template to get you going on this, so make sure you have a look at it. And that's pretty much it. With this check and the two previous ones I've posted earlier on the blog, you should be ready to go or not to go. Whatever you decide, it will be a decision based on a thorough outlook on things, which will allow you to make peace with it. If you haven't read the two other posts on how to check your business idea is the right one, go have a look now. I have left the link to the blog in the description of the video. If you have any questions on the Excel sheet or on these checks in general, you can always DM me on Instagram at @omwonders, or you can send me an email. I will leave my email address again in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and keep on rocking.